Alright guys, Rich here from the RCNetwork, and this is going to be a final kind of build update on my full rebuild of my Team Associated B44.2. Now I have incorporated lots of different parts on this portion of the build. If you remember back when I had I call it the Cylon build, that is the full mirror chromed B44.2. running Tecan electronics and pretty much a stock setup. I had a couple of option parts from Team Associated, but this one is fully decked out. This one has lots of option parts, not from Team Associated. So I went to Avid RC. They make a full line of different upgrade parts for the B44.2 specifically, and also I went to Team Orion for their newest electronics for 10th scale buggies. Now this thing is mean, lean, and super quick. I have not ran it yet, but I've done lots of testing with it, and I just dig not only the paint scheme on it with that great Savox paint that I used again, and I mean, this thing is just it's a work of art at this point, and I'm almost hesitant to even put it on the track, but I definitely will. So let's go ahead and take a look at this thing up close. Let's see all of the details. I've used lots and lots of different option parts. I'm going to try and remember all of them, but stick with me here and I'll go through pretty much all of it. All right, and we're back now, and just wanted to point out the body. Obviously this is the Pro Line Bulldog body, specifically for the B44.2. Now if you've been watching along, the B44.2 is a little bit longer than the previous 44s, so ProLine came out with a totally different body, lengthening it about 8 millimeters. So this is definitely going to be a longer body than the standard 44s. So the Bulldog body, just great looks. I really dig the two lines going down here to keep it kind of directional when in flight. So cool cutouts. I have not done any cutouts yet because I want to check temps on this thing before I start doing the cutouts, but obviously there's going to be the two right here, two in the rear. You have one up here, a little snorkel in the front. So there's going to be lots of different cutouts you can do. Also the back window cuts out as well. So pretty cool features there. As far as the coloring on it, ended up using this Savox paint. This is the Candy Blue. You do have to put a backing of silver on it to get it really to pop like it is right now. As far as the mirror chrome on the windshield and on the windows, it's really hard to tell, but it's a super mirror chrome on there. It looks super cool, almost like the old Cylon build I did just a little ways back. So, and once again, that is the ultimate mirror chrome from Savox as well. So cool paint. Really dig that stuff. So all in all, the body turned out very, very nice. I just drawn to blue colors for some reason. I don't know what it is, but I'm just drawn to it. As far as some of the decals on it, definitely went with some of the electronics that I've used in this thing. So definitely got some ProLine on there, Team Orion, Avid, got the little Bulldog icon there, the Avid logo. Lots of different things here, so really dig how this thing all turned out. Try to keep the same color scheme, the red, white, and blue, and a little bit of black in there too. Got some Team Associated representation on there, also a little factory team sticker. So all in all, that turned out very nice. So there she is. This thing has just definitely turned out nice. A lot better than I ever expected with these Team Orion electronics and all the Avid upgrades. I mean, it's just amazing the amount of engineering and all the time, effort, the research and development that's went into all of these Avid parts. I mean, they just fit like a glove, and I'm going to show you guys a few of these things here throughout the video. The first thing, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the electronics. Obviously, we got the VST2. That is the new motor from Team Orion. That's the Pro version. I'm running a 7.5 turn. I mean, just awesome motor. You got 2 points of getting the sensor wire in either the bottom or the top. Just get you lots of options on there. So full aluminum can on it, and definitely cool. It has lots of cutouts to vent that motor. On the flip side here, we're going to take a look at the R10 Pro. This is the 160 amp ESC. That fan is just ridiculous. I had this thing running, and that thing just, God, that thing puts out more air than I could imagine. Got the little separate capacitors right there, which is really cool to get that away from the heat of the ESC. And that huge switch right there. Has a little mode button there, and also the switch to turn it on. And we also got a hold of that setting box, or that programming box from Team Orion, so we can program that thing all in the field. Of course, running the Savox 1257 TG, that's a 0.07 second response time. That is just super quick. Of course, got the TLR 22 aluminum horn on there. Didn't want to go with the TLR product, but you know what? It works, and it works for me. So, all in all, we're back here to the Racer's Edge batteries. Haven't run these yet. I really can't wait to get these things up and going. 75C continuous. So that's like 150C burst on these things. 5200 milliamps, so it's going to give me some really good runtime. Cool carbon look to it. Fully Roar approved. Has the bullet connectors just like I like. Went with these cool deals right here. These are the Losi right angle 4mm bullets. They solder on really nice. I did have to drill them out a little bit because this is 12 gauge wire. They're meant for 14 or 13 gauge, so had to drill them out a little bit, but all in all, it worked out pretty good. Got a healthy amount of solder in there. We have a good connection. Right up here, we got that great Avid top plate. That thing is just beautiful. A nice little chamfered edge on there. Has the Avid logo, of course. Really gets some good structure to that whole top plate right there. And then, the one thing that I'm definitely missing out here is that Avid chassis, full aluminum chassis. This thing is just beautiful. It took literally about 30 minutes to get this thing switched over. It's a matter of just turning a few screws. It's very self-explanatory, very easy to do. Take a look at the bottom side here. Just beautiful work of art. You have the two different ballasts in there, running the Delrin in the front and the aluminum one in the back. There is an optional steel one that'll add a little bit more grams of weight to it to move your bias forward or aft. So, all in all, very, very happy with the finish of this, and also just the edging on it. You can see the little chamfered edge right there, all anodized, so it's definitely going to wear nice. Just form-fitted. You can see the fitting in right there. This thing is just perfectly fit to this B44.2. You can see a little bit of wear there. That's from the previous runs of this vehicle. All in all, very happy. I still have to install the included chassis protector. This is the chassis protector that Avid includes with their chassis. It's made by Upgrade RC right down here. Got some cool little logos on there and whatnot. Upgrade RC. It has all the Avid logos on there, which is really, really cool. This thing is super thick, a little bit thicker than the J-Concept one that it was on there before, but really dig it. As far as the wing that I'm running, this is a new wing. This is a Proline 6.5 inch wing from Proline, of course. I was running the 7-inch. I'm going to compare the two. I also have another brand new 7-inch that I can get on there and just kind of see if it's giving any other downforce there to add some traction to the rear. So all in all, this is it. As far as the shocks, I went ahead and did the full Avid shock package. So I'm not only running the spring package, but I'm also running the Avid pistons. So they give you a few different options as far as the size of holes that you're going to be running. There's a 4-hole that I'm running in the rear, which has, I believe, two 1.6 millimeter and two 1.1 millimeter holes on each piston. So I'm pretty happy with this. There's a few different setup sheets that you can get at avidrc.com. You can take a look at those. The guy's name is Coach, and he has some pretty good setups there for clay tracks. And then once again on the fronts, also running the Avid package, have the spring sets in there, also have the pistons running inside. You'll see down in here, this is from a previous video, but these are the Avid spring retainers right there, all aluminum, have an Avid design so they kind of go in at an angle so they won't fall off. Pretty cool. Other things that I've added, and these are all from previous videos, is I have the Avid carbon uprights right there, so pretty cool. And then also the shock standoffs from Avid as well, where they incorporate not only an aluminum standoff, but they have a little Delrin insert in there just to save those pretty aluminum shock caps. So that's about it. Hopefully you guys got something out of this video. I've definitely been having fun rebuilding this Team Associated B44.2. Can't wait to get this thing on the track. I should be heading to the track hopefully on Thursday and giving this thing a whirl. So all in all, that's it. If you have any questions about this build or the RC network in general, please post it on down below. And as always, thumbs up and subscribe. There's going to be plenty of different links in the video description of some of the parts that I've used. But if I missed one, please point it out and I'll get you a link. So that's it for now, guys. Over and out.